Hi, so this is video blog number one. Today we'll be focusing on the personal musicianship project and the concepts that I have decided to unpack for each of my projects. First, let's talk about the mashup. I put together things that are really important to ask yourself. I had put down a bunch of questions in different topics that you can look at when putting two songs together. The first one is the song topic. It's basically what do you want your mashup to be about. You want to pick two songs that have the same topic or main idea, or maybe if they have the same idea or same opinions on a certain subject, you want it to be cohesive, is the bottom line. Also, the second thing to look at is tonality or key. You want it to be easy to put them together. You don't want to have to transpose into ridiculous keys that might not fit your voice range, or it might be difficult for like jumps and stuff. Also, chord progression is really important. You want it to be relatively similar in that you can switch between songs easily, because if not, then it might just sound so disjunct that you might not be able to do those two songs together. And also form. You have to be concerned with where you're going to put each song because you're putting two together. So the forms either need to be similar in their structure, or they need to you need to figure out exactly what the form of your personal mashup is going to look like. So that's a lot of planning, and also notation. Personally, I wrote my own guitar or ukulele tab for my mashup, and I put it in sections like verse, chorus, verse, and then I wrote out the chords above it so that you can follow along and strum and read the lyrics as you go. So those are things that you really need to think about with regards to the mashup. And the other project that I chose is the music appreciation, learning a new genre. And I'm looking into dubstep, which for me is brand new, and I don't really have too much of an appreciation for it yet. But I looked into it, and things that you really need to understand is the context that the music is played in and the audience that it's trying to reach. So I went into the history and the development briefly about it. Apparently dubstep developed from Jamaican party system dance beats in the 80s. And so from there it actually traveled up through England and gained popularity within around DJs and in clubs and dance mixes. And then from there it made its way into mainstream, and everyone seemed to like it. It was really contagious. And from there, the style characteristics that really make it unique are the bass line. It has that wub 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 feeling that really kind of hits people in the chest, which is really exciting when you're dancing to it in a club. Also, it has really driving drum beats, and which makes it very, very danceable. And then at the bottom I talked about understanding the history and the makeup of the genre is very important to appreciating it, and I think that is definitely part of the reason why I didn't appreciate it until now. So these projects are going very well. I'm really hopeful for them, and I will talk to you next week.